Hello guys. After a period of vacation, we are back with the Vovo'S adventures. So it's gonna be exciting to see you guys again and show what is happening. This is my last week in Brazil, so I'm back to California. So let's go for the rescuer. I'm gonna show things that are not rescuing people in the ocean or people at all. It's gonna be something different. Let's go for it. Well, first of all, let's take a look on some new animals that we found there. And the first one is this one. I got this picture of an animal that is called in Portuguese urubu. Urubu is a vulture, so eats of animal carcasses. So it's a nasty bird, by the way. But I was very far away from it. So let's see. I arranged my camera to be at a distance. It does not like to be close to me. Every time I get close to these birds, they flew away. They fly away and I also do not want to be close to this because they might smell a little bit not very good smell. Anyways, the vulture. Let's see the other. At least we saw some beauty there. This is a little parrot that we call in Portuguese caturrita. The caturritas go in a bundle or in a bunch. So they are 20 or 30 of them flying around and make a big noise. I mean, all singing all the time. But it's interesting. They like to live in the heights and this one especially live in an apartment. Let me show you. See? They live in this nest in a tower. And I will show you, it's a big tower. See next slide. Uh-huh. That's where the caturritas live. In this, the nest was in the top of this phone tower or cable tower in the city close to the one that I live in Brazil. Okay, let's go to another cool one. This one is the rhinoceros beetle. Well, I call this name, not sure if they have a name like that. I'm glad that I found this in the beach. The size was the size of my thumb, and so it was quite big. And then it was dead. So better for me because I don't want to touch an animal like that. I can hook my finger there and it's gonna be very, very painful. And then we have Mr. Caterpillar. And this caterpillar has a very good camouflage. He could walk in the grass and we would not see it because it looks like he has a lot of plants in his back. And I like the decoration and the painting, and it looks like he is ready for carnival. And then we have his feet is like strawberries with thorns. Carnival is the same Mardi Gras that they have in New Orleans. People put some different um, uh, yeah, like Halloween. They vest themselves with different clothes and try to participate in a spirit of all the different types of clothes. Let's go to our main issue now. Well, again, I'm telling you that we are not going for people's rescuing, but let's see what we are really going to rescue. Well, the first is a turtle. We were walking, Vovó Marina and myself, in the beach, and we found this turtle, and it was upside down with its legs like that, like saying help, 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 because she could not flip down. And then it was in the shore close to the ocean. When I look at this and I say, well, this is not an ocean turtle, and I'm gonna talk more about that after the video. But let's go to the video and see and take a look of what happened.
Como é que tá? Olha.
Tá filmando.
Salvamos uma tartaruga hoje. Ela tava de cabeça pra cima. Tava de lado. De lado. Agora o pai vai pegar ela, coitadinha. Vai pôr ela lá na água. Ela não é de água salgada. Não sei por que ela veio parar aqui.
Saiba, ela é da água doce.
Pois é. Mas será que não é o filhotinho daquelas grandonas?
Não, não é não. Essa aqui é o tipo. Ei! Ela tá querendo tirar minha mão aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. Ela quer tirar minha mão daqui, mas beleza. Ai! Ai! Aqui, ó.
Ela tá lutando pra escapar.
Ai! Ai!
Ai, ai, ai.
Pensa que não arranha? Teu dedo arranha. Eu vou ter que botar ela lá naquele lugar.
Vamos junto. Ai, não.
Desliga e liga de novo agora. Tá? Porque senão fica muito...
Vamos arrumar um novo lar pra ela.
Acho que ela voltou. Ela veio aqui por causa dele. Vai, pessoal.
Tem outros animais?
Vai filmar? Tá filmando? Here we go. It's a friend.
Ah, põe ela aí.
Vou botar mais ali, ó. Vem cá. Ai! Ai! Aqui, ó. Tá conseguindo ver ela?
Aham.
Pulling up, just going around. There's not one of you filmed. Well, to explain how I knew that this was not an ocean or saltwater turtle, I put here the comparison. I took both of those pictures. So the sea turtle has legs and has a big head. The sweetwater turtle has a big head and legs, and in the legs it has fangs, and then she or it can hide all of these inside of the shelf. The sea turtle has a big, even bigger head. In size, this sea turtle here can be sometimes 10 times as bigger than this one. Usually, it does not have the fangs. It has kind of fins and then a big head. Cannot hide that inside of the shelf. They usually are bluish, but I have seen some that are similar to these ones, green and yellowish and brown. So color is not a good thing, but the features, the fins, the big head, the fact that they cannot hide their compartments here, their members, and then the appearance is much different as you see here. So I did the right thing. I just put my turtle back to the creek where it belongs. Now let's talk about the fish rescued. We were walking again, and then we saw this fish, and this fish was like that, jumping and jumping and jumping. Usually, when you have a person in the ocean that is not doing well, we have to bring that person from the ocean to the land, to the beach. But with this animal is different. It was dying on the beach because it belongs to the water, and that's what we did. Let's watch the next video on that.
Viu?
Mais resgate. Lá vai o peixinho. Mais uma. Another life saved. Yay! He must be very happy. Oh, wow. He's safe. Rescued. Rescued.
And the last one is the crab. Crab in Portuguese we call caranguejo. What a weird name, caranguejo. Why is that? Because this is a weird animal also. And then, we saw this, and it looks like it was alive and it was on sand also, and it was having a hard time to go back to the ocean. So I went there and rescued properly this animal. And Carter is asking, what? Did you put this animal back to the ocean where I'm gonna swim later? No way, Jose. Well, you can ask Aunt Caroline, because she was bitten by one of these crabs one time when she was a kid, and she didn't like that. Was painful. But it is very rare that this event occur. And all the beaches in the world, they have crabs. So it's not that we are cleaning that. And they don't kill anybody. They don't have poison. Just sometimes they pinch your finger. But in any case, we need, if this is alive, it's like a fish, it's like a turtle. We have to put them back to their environment. Okay? So let's watch the video. Sorry for that, some of you that are scared about this in the water. Let's watch it.
Aqui, ó, peguei um crab tá aqui. I got a crab that is kind of dying on the surface here, and I'm trying to put it back to the ocean. I am a lifeguard, a life safeguard. Okay? Let's see if it's gonna survive.
Well, one thing is important. Once you want to grab some of those crabs, you have to use the right technique. You have to put your thumb here and then your fingers, your hand in the bottom. And then you hold from this part here, there is no problem. They will not pinch you backwards. However, if you go to the Caribbean, I went to the Caribbean in the island of Tobago, and then I did the same technique, and the guide told me, don't touch this crab. Don't catch this crab at all. And then I say, well, I'm used to do that with crabs in Brazil that are 3 or 4 times as bigger than this one. And then he said, well, I mean, it's up to you. And then I use the technique and I put my finger there and then boom, he poked my finger because this crab is different. He can go with the pincers behind his body and pinch whoever is catching something there. In that case was my hand. And I learned a lesson. You can catch the crabs using my technique, except the red crab of Tobago or the Caribbean. Well, after all of this rescuing, I felt very hungry. So I went home and I was watching, willing to have my good breakfast. Still in the beginning of the day. Let's see what happened with my breakfast.
Vovó, what is for breakfast today? Huh? Sea cookies. Mmm. They sound delicious. They look delicious. Oh, what's that? Sea cookies. Not for eating. Oh my.